Sorry, sis. Hope you understand that I'm just trying to make myself happy. Brian and I already called off our engagement, and I've already settled the payment for all the cancellation fees for the wedding. I don't have anything else to say to the person that slept with my fiancé. I don't want to talk to either of you ever again. I'm just worried about you, that's all. Like, I know I'm the one who snatched your fiancé right before the wedding, but I can still be worried about you. You are my sister after all. I'm just trying to be a good sister. A good sister would never steal her sister's fiancé in the first place. She also wouldn't announce the affair to everyone a week before the wedding and break up the whole wedding. Well, I was gonna wait for like a week after the wedding initially, but then I thought of you. You'd be married to the guy that slept with me, you know? And I thought, what if I want to marry Brian later? He'd already be married by then. The more I thought about it, the more I hated the fact that I was his number two. I can't be anyone's number two. So I did what I had to do. You understand, right? No, of course I don't understand. I could never follow your twisted train of thought. Don't be like that. You know that I hate coming in second. It's either first or nothing. Yeah, I do know that about you. Your personality hasn't changed at all since you were a child. Every time it even seemed like I would do something before you would try to get in the way or do it first yourself. It doesn't matter what it was, be it a part-time job or getting a date. You had to be the first one to do it. But as annoying as that was, I never thought that you would try to get in the way of my marriage. I thought you had a better conscience than that. It's your fault you were always letting your guard down. You left so much space for me to just swoop right in and take whatever it was that I wanted from you. It's not like any of this is new. You should have known that this was coming. Don't try and put the blame on me for what you've done. I'm not responsible for your bad behavior. Besides, I didn't even think that he was your type. At first I thought it would just be fun to try and take him from you. That's all it was to me, just a game. You stole him because it was a game for you. But then I thought if you'd chosen him to spend your life with, there must be something good about him. So I realized there is. His very impressive salary. And his face isn't too bad either. And I thought maybe it wouldn't be such a bad idea if I started to go out with him for real. Before I knew it, I really did fall for him. That's enough. I'm just glad that I dodged a bullet here. I should count myself lucky that I'm not tied to a man that would cheat with his fiancée's sister a week before his marriage. It would be a big headache if you did wait until after the wedding. All the paperwork would already be filed, and I'd have no choice but to get divorced immediately after the wedding. That would be so embarrassing. I guess that's the silver lining in this mess. Well, that's thanks to me if you think about it. If I hadn't spoken up, you'd be married to a cheater, and you'd be the first one to get divorced too. So it's a good thing I spoke up when I did, right? If anything, you should probably be thanking me. I know you probably don't see it like that right now, but maybe after you calm down a bit. It's totally fine. I can wait. You didn't do anything I need to say thanks for. I'm going to block both of you immediately, so this will be the last time I talk to you. I'm cutting the both of you out of my life completely, so don't ever bother me again. I don't want to hear from you. I also expect you to pay me back for all the cancellation fees. You're so greedy, sis! That's why Brian doesn't want you anymore. I don't want to hear it, Violet. All of this happened because of you. You better take responsibility for your actions. All I hear is vengefulness from a woman scorned. I'm doing my best to suppress the anger that I'm really feeling. Just leave me alone and get me that money back before I tell Mom and Dad what you did. Okay, fine. Whatever you want. I'll let Brian deal with all the fees, money, and whatever. Have a good life. Oh, and so sorry for your loss, but finders keepers, losers weepers.
Hello, I hope this message finds you well. My name is Daniel McMaster. I'm engaged to marry your sister, Violet. Am I correct in assuming that I'm addressing Lily? Oh, I guess I did have a sister by that name once. You're saying that you're her fiancé? I wanted to tell you about our upcoming nuptials, but Violet told me that you hate her and won't answer her messages. She told me that you blocked her number many years ago. She's been crying about it ever since. I understand that this is very forthcoming of me to contact you myself, but I asked Violet for your number so I could contact you personally.
So Violet's gonna get married. Good for her.
Forgive me for intruding, but isn't that a bit cold?
I'm sorry, but did you not hear what she did to me?
Yes, I'm aware of what happened. She said that it was her fault and that she's sorry.
Violet said that. That's hard to believe. But all the same, I have no intentions of restarting any relationship with her, so please leave me alone. Congratulations on your engagement and your upcoming nuptials. I hope the two of you manage to have a happy life together.
Please, wait a moment. I know what she did was wrong, but don't you think enough time has passed, and you're still acting so cold towards her? She's your younger sister and she's getting married. Don't you want to celebrate with her?
Our relationship is broken beyond repair. It just can't be fixed.
You're acting like this is all because your boyfriend fell in love with your sister.
What? Is that what she told you? You think that was what happened?
Violet admits that what she did was wrong, but what happened was your boyfriend's fault as well. Violet didn't want to get in the way of your happiness, but your boyfriend was being so persistent and wouldn't stop pursuing her. In the end, he took it upon himself to break up with you. She was crying her eyes out last night when she told me all of this.
I see. So that was how she explained everything to you.
I think it's wrong to ruin your relationship with your sister over something that your boyfriend did.
Is that so?
He was interested in Violet. That's all, right? The only relationship you should have ended was the one with that boyfriend. Violet didn't do anything wrong. You shouldn't have blamed her. She can't help who falls for her.
That boyfriend you keep referring to was my fiancé. We were about to get married.
Even if he was your fiancé, the responsibility for what happened still lies with him. You still shouldn't have cut Violet out like that. Violet didn't do anything wrong.
It's nice that you have Violet's side in this. That's admirable in a future husband. But you don't know what you're talking about. I've done my best to try and forget about what happened 5 years ago and focus on the future. I don't want to reopen old wounds and old pains. I don't even want to remember what happened. I don't even like looking at her name. So please, stop bothering me about it.
There's no way that I can do that. Sisters should have a good relationship with each other.
You don't know anything about it. I'm sorry, but I don't even know you, so please stop pushing your views on me. The reality of the situation is very different than what you think, so please just stay out of it.
But I can't. Violet's crying. Our wedding is coming up very soon. Violet's very sad that you won't be there.
You need to stop pushing her feelings onto me as well.
So you're just gonna keep running away from her for your whole life? You're just gonna keep making her the bad guy?
The bad guy.
Even though she didn't do anything wrong. I didn't want to say this to you, but aren't you the one that's in the wrong? You couldn't even control your own fiancé. You didn't want to face the truth, so you just put the blame onto your little sister. That is wrong. You're not the real victim.
Okay, buddy, I think I'm through talking about this. This is a really important time for me now. If we keep going down this path, it's just gonna bring me a lot of stress. I have to go. Goodbye.
Please wait. Please come to our wedding. Are you listening? For Violet's sake, just let whatever happened 5 years ago go.
Hello, sissy. Oh, it's been so long. It's your lovely sister Violet here. I thought I blocked you. But you're so stubborn. Even Daniel didn't manage to get you to change your mind. He told me that he found you very cold. He was horrified by your behavior. I'm not the one that lied to my fiancé about what happened 5 years ago. I was the one horrified by the situation. I'm done here. Don't contact me again. I'm blocking you again now. Wait a minute. If you block me, I'm just gonna keep changing my number until you talk to me. It's gonna be a very vicious cycle. I'm going to promise you that.
Why do you have to keep doing this?
I think Daniel told you already, but we're getting married. I want to invite you to the wedding, so you have to come. Of course, I'll be expecting gifts as well. The money kind. I don't want some stupid kitchen appliance.
I don't want to go, so I'm declining the invitation. Have a nice life.
But why? It's already been 5 years. How long are you going to be mad about what happened? Just let it go already.
You slept with my fiancé and broke up my wedding 5 years ago. Did you think that those memories will fade? What happened to him, by the way? You ruined my marriage to him and now you're getting married to someone else?
Well, you see, Daniel is the son of a politician. He comes from a really rich family. He also holds a high position in a really big corporation and has no interest in politics.
Okay, good for him. That's not what I asked you.
Don't you get it? Daniel has a great education and he comes from a really good family. He checks all of my boxes, and as an added bonus, he has a really nice body. Oh, and he is so in love with me. Let's just say that I switched to a better model.
A better model.
Should I give you your old fiancé back? I don't want him anymore.
Who the hell do you think you are? How can you treat people like this?
What? All I'm doing is trying to obtain happiness for myself.
All this is gonna come back and bite you one day. Don't say that I didn't warn you.
Really? Because I don't think so. Everything is going so well. You should see Daniel's parents' house. It's so big, you wouldn't even believe it. It's a mansion. And it'll be all mine one day. And they have butlers and maids working there, all at my beck and call right now. I never have to do any of the housework. Daniel's mother is always flying somewhere overseas. We're staying at the mansion right now while our new house is being built. It's no mansion, but I think it'll more than do until his parents kick the bucket. You're gonna turn green with envy when you see it.
Green with disgust, maybe.
Don't be petty, Lily. I know this is something you can only dream of having. You're just lashing out right now. And the cherry on top is that I'll be getting married before you. Oh gosh, I can't even describe how happy I'm feeling. Now that you know my fiance's background, I have to tell you the amount of people that he has to invite. There's so many people coming. I need to invite the same number of people or else it's gonna be uneven. That's why I need you there. You're only invited because you can fill the number.
Why should I celebrate the happiness of the person who stole my happiness away from me?
Oh, come on. Enough time has passed already.
I don't care what you say. I'm not going to be there. I won't be celebrating your wedding. I still don't want anything to do with you. For the millionth time, leave me alone.
Are you still working at the same company as you did before? The one you were at 5 years ago?
So what if I am? What's it to you?
Well, the president of that company and Daniel's father are acquaintances. If you come, maybe I can have my new father-in-law put in a good word about you. That's why you should come to the wedding. You'll meet a lot of affluent people. You'll benefit from it as well.
What are you trying to get at? Are you trying to bribe me into coming?
I'm saying that you should let what happened 5 years ago flow like water under a bridge. Come to my wedding and act like my loving older sister. Then just maybe you'll find a good place in society for yourself as well. Daniel's father can help you do that. But if you don't come, you're gonna look bad and, well, some bad things might happen. Daniel and his family listen to everything that I say, and they totally believe me.
Are you threatening me? You're gonna try to use your father-in-law's connection to my company president to scare me into doing what you want me to do? You're trying to use your connections to pressure me?
That's not what I'm saying, but if that's what you feel, I can't stop you from having your feelings. Who knows what can happen in the future after all?
That sounds like a threat to me.
I just want my older sister to be happy for me. And I just want to show the world that we sisters have a great relationship with one another. It's a win-win situation because you'll be able to move up in your company as well. Don't you want that? Doesn't that sound good? Since you lost your only chance at marriage, all you can do is do well in your career. This would be a good chance for you to get ahead. All you have to do is show your happy, smiling face at my wedding. Isn't that an easy thing to do?
You haven't changed at all. You're still only thinking about yourself and doing whatever you have to do to get what you want. You're just using me as a stepping stone.
Well, you're just an old maid. You need to be useful in some way. You already lost your fiancé to me. Very easily, might I add. What else do you have to lose? Anyway, that's enough time spent on this talk. I'll be expecting a positive RSVP from you. Really, think about it, okay? It'll be good for your future. Wouldn't you just hate it if you became unemployed at your age?
I understand.
I'll think about it and I'll give you my answer. Oh, Lily, about that wedding gift. I think I told you already I'm not interested in anything physical, but I forgot to tell you the details. Since you're my family, we expect something pretty sizable, maybe in the ballpark of 10.
$10? Sorry, that's more than you're worth.
Oh, you silly, 10,000. Just think of it as a small fee for the big salary that you'll have later on.
I've never heard of anyone giving $10,000 as a wedding gift. Are you out of your mind?
What are you talking about? Your precious baby sister is getting married. You need to give at least that much to cover your portion of the ceremony. Besides, what does a spinster like you have money to spend on?
I got married a year ago, actually. I've got a lot of things to spend my money on.
What? Shut up! What do you mean you got married a year ago? How could you get married? I didn't even hear anything about it.
I didn't tell you because I didn't have to tell you. I married someone from my office. We had a beautiful wedding and honeymoon, the works.
But you didn't even invite me.
There was no way I was going to invite you. I have faith in my husband, of course, but someone taught me a lesson about letting my guard down too low. I didn't tell you because I was protecting myself from history repeating itself.
But that means you got married before me.
Yeah, it sure does, doesn't it?
I thought that I was the one that was getting married first.
Nope, turns out that I was the first one.
How the hell did that happen? Whatever, I'll let this one slide. For now. My future husband is richer and better looking than yours. That's a fact. I'm getting married to someone whose social standing is higher. If we compare stats, I'm sure to win.
I don't know. My husband also has a pretty good education, you know. In fact, he's going to be the next president of our company.
What? You're joking. You're married to the future president?
Yes. Your future father-in-law is friends with my father-in-law, from the sounds of it. That would mean that we have the same level of connections, I guess. I don't know. I don't really bother worrying about that kind of thing.
You're lying.
If you say so. But anyway, I had a chat with my father-in-law after I heard from you. I told him what happened 5 years ago. I also told him about the fact that you were trying to coerce me into going to your wedding.
Wait, you can't just run your mouth. You were talking to Daniel's father's friend. If you told him what happened 5 years ago, that would mean he might have told Daniel's father already.
Well, I did tell you that I didn't want to go. Another reason that I don't want to go is the fact that I'm pregnant right now.
You're pregnant?
Yes, that's the biggest reason I don't want to deal with any of your drama right now. I can't have you giving me any stress right now. Stress is going to have a negative effect on my baby.
Not only did you get married before me, now you're going to have a child before me too? And you're the wife of the next president. That is going too far.
I don't like to compare myself to others. Besides, I didn't get married just to spite you. All I did was forget about the past and focused on my future. I did what I did for my own happiness. I didn't want to think about Brian or about you. So I'm going to cut off any connections that we're going to have now.
What do you mean?
If you continue on the path that you're on now, you will be marrying my father-in-law's friend's son. Our father-in-laws will be friends. That is a connection. I can't let that happen. So I'm going to cut it off now.
I still don't understand what you're saying. Explain yourself better.
Your wedding is off. Did you not hear anything yet?
What do you mean my wedding is off? How can you do that? What are you saying?
Well, everyone knows what really happened 5 years ago now, including your fiancé.
You're saying that means it's over?
That's right. I've been in contact with Daniel all this time since he first messaged me. He kept asking and asking about why I refused to go to your wedding. Then he kept saying that you did nothing wrong and asking why I was punishing you. He wanted so badly for me to forgive you. He kept saying it was all in the past and that everything should be forgiven. Recently, you've been getting a lot of replies saying that they won't be attending, right?
That's true.
I talked to Aunt Helen. It seems like you've been lying to an awful lot of people. She told me she had no idea about what actually went down 5 years ago. I was fed up with your lies, so I set the record straight. I told her that 5 years ago, you were the one that went after my fiancé with the intention of ending my engagement, and that while you were going out with him, you started seeing Daniel on the side. Then you threw him aside because you chose Daniel for his status. Then, and Helen told the rest of the family, and here you are, collecting a bunch of rejections to your canceled wedding.
Why did you have to tell them that? You've ruined my chance at happiness. What is wrong with you?
I don't want to hear that from you. You're the one that started all this by purposefully trying to ruin my engagement. All I did was tell everyone the truth. I did that to protect myself and my baby from harm. Now, will you please stop contacting me?
But everyone knows now. Daniel knows.
Yes, they do, and yes, he does. He was shocked when I told him. But what shocked him the most was that you were cheating on him. He thought that he was your only one back then.
How did you know that that was what I was doing?
After you dumped Brian, he sent a letter to our parents' house, it seems.
When I went home this past summer, Mom gave me the letter. Really? He sent you a letter. Why? I blocked him, so that was the only way he could think to get in contact with me.
He still knew the address. He wrote about how he wanted us to get back together. He also wrote about what happened to both of you since that day.
No way! Oh, that insufferable wimp!
He was upset that you dumped him after he had to pay all the wedding cancellation fees by himself. And not only did you dump him, you called off the wedding the two of you were planning. Even though you were engaged to him already, you quickly threw him aside when someone better came along.
I simply chose the path that would make me happier. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. But you made the both of them buy an engagement ring at the same time, didn't you? Then you chose the ring that was more expensive. That would leave a bad taste in anyone's mouth. And to add evil to evil, you sold the cheaper ring and kept that money for yourself, is that right?
You didn't tell Daniel that, did you?
I told him the truth and only the truth.
That's bad, that's really bad. That doesn't only put my marriage in danger.
Daniel wanted to believe what you said, but he was faced with the facts. He apologized for the way he talked to me. By the end, he couldn't believe what kind of person he was engaged to. He said that he wanted to call the engagement and everything off. I think it'll only be a matter of minutes before you get a call from him.
Yeah, he just messaged me.
What did he say?
He said that we need to talk.
You should have that talk with him. Then could you please finally leave me alone?
Wait a minute, please, sis. I really truly want to marry him. How am I supposed to live if he calls off our engagement?
That's true. Your cushy lifestyle's going to disappear. And I imagine you won't be able to find another sugar daddy that quickly. I guess you have no choice but to start making an earnest living for yourself.
But there's no way I can do a normal job.
I don't think you really have a choice, Violet. You've got a lot of bills coming your way. Let's see, Brian's going to be suing you for starters. Then you'll probably have to pay for at least some of the cancellation fees for this current wedding you were supposed to have. If you don't get a job, that'll be very hard to do.
What the hell are you talking about? Why would Brian be suing me?
You two were living together, right? That's what he wrote in his letter. He said he was planning on marrying you, so he paid for everything. He paid for rent, utilities, and food. You didn't even have to pay a cent. He paid for all your living expenses. But then you turned around and broke up with him for Daniel. You even got engaged to both of them at once and pawned off the wedding ring Brian brought you. So now he wants that money that you owe him.
You wrote all of that in that letter. Are you serious?
That's right. He said he wants to use the huge sum of money he hopes to win from you to have a lavish wedding ceremony with me. I had my lawyer contact him in response. I told him that I was already happily married and to never contact me ever again. If he tried anything again, I'm going to have my lawyer file a restraining order. But I wished him all the luck in his lawsuit against you.
Why you? What am I going to do? I don't have that kind of money. Oh, that's right. You're married to the future president, aren't you? You probably have loads of money. I want to stay with you for a while.
There's no way in hell that I'm going to let that happen. I already told you, I'm pregnant. I don't want to feel any stress. Having you here would definitely be bad for my health. There's no way I would let you mooch off of me.
Then tell me where I should go.
I already told you. You need to get yourself a job and find your own place to live. You need to start becoming independent. And I'm telling you now that you can't rely on our parents to help you. Our parents are as mad as I am about what happened 5 years ago.
But what am I supposed to do? What do I do? He's about to come home soon. I'm gonna lose everything in minutes. He's gonna talk about calling the engagement off.
I can't and won't help you. That's all from me. This will really be the last time that we will ever talk again. Goodbye.
Wait, sister! Your baby sister needs you. She's in trouble. Can you help me out even a little? You're my sister! You have to help me!
My sister's fiance called the engagement off as expected. She had to pay for the cancellation fees for the wedding as well. On top of that, she was still financially responsible for the house they were building and all of the custom items in there that she had made to fit her. Very soon, she fell really deep into debt. She's also currently entangled in a long civil court battle with her ex-boyfriend. She doesn't have any money to hire a lawyer, so she's representing herself. She has no idea how the law works. Of course, she has to pay all the court fees herself too. She always wanted to be number one in everything. Now she's the number one unhappy and unlucky person in our family. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos.